This is Aibai, and you're watching The Music Enthusiast.
Hi, I'm Sarah from The Music Enthusiast, and today I am so excited to be talking to the talented Aibai, who just released her debut EP. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really excited about it. Thank you for having me.
Of course, I am so excited to be talking to you. I personally love your music so much, and you took over our Instagram one day, and that was super
Yeah,
dope.
it was super fun. Thank you for that.
No problem. So, first off, starting off sort of deep, I guess, do you have a fondest musical memory?
The first concert I went to, I was in high school and it was the Kooks. Me and my friend went down to Chicago to see them. And it was just super fun. The crowd was amazing. And like we even made some friends and it definitely got me like addicted to going to concerts. After that, it was like one after the other every single month. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I felt you on that. I mean, mine was Taylor Swift, I think. The
Okay.
Speak Now tour. Yeah, it was super
Nice, nice. I'm sure that's really fun. Yeah.
dope. And I like how you mixed your inspirations from like Clairo to Flume, so like different genres, obviously. Do
hmm
you feel as if you've sort of like found your sound already? Or no, not yet.
Yeah, I mean, definitely like it's developing. I started about 3 years ago. And I was like, I had like no idea what I was doing, to be honest. So I was just kind of like not like copying other artists, but definitely making stuff that sounded very similar. And like over the past few years, I've like realized like what I like and like have been taking bits and pieces from different like genres, whether it's like indie or like electronic or R&B. So yeah, I feel like with this EP, it's definitely a good representation of like what my sound is right now, for sure.
Awesome. And your sound is amazing, if I say so myself. Like I replayed it like maybe like 10 times. I don't
Wow, that is amazing. Thank
know.
you.
Problem. You just released your debut EP. So
Mhm.
how are you feeling? Was it nerve-wracking to release it?
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of emotions. Excited, nervous. I definitely wanted it to like go smoothly because lately, so I use DistroKid as like the distribution service.
Yeah.
And like sometimes like the music might not come out on time or it might not be available on like Apple Music or have like the wrong artists on it. So I was just a little nervous about that, but everything got like released and I've gotten some like great feedback. So it's been good.
Awesome. How long was the creative process for the EP?
So I started it in the very beginning of January and I think it got finished like March 10th. So
Wow.
it was a couple months and then I am not patient, so I put it out right away, even though I know I should have waited like probably at least 4 or 6 weeks. But yeah.
I mean, thank you for not waiting. Thanks for being impatient.
Yeah. Anytime.
How many tracks were made for the EP compared to how many made it onto the EP? Yeah.
Onto the so actually four. So all four of the songs were made. And
Oh,
I was like, okay, these are all super good. I'm just gonna put them all on. There weren't any songs like within this writing process that I like left out.
mhm.
But definitely in the past, like there's been times when I'll make something and then I'm just like, this isn't really right. You know.
And when those things happen, do you like go back to them at some point, or do you just like no?
Um, I haven't, but sometimes like just for fun, I'll like open up old projects and I'll be like, okay, like I kind of like what I did here and there, and then I'll use that for something else.
Cool.
hmm
And this is sort of a tricky question, and I'm sorry in advance, but do you have a favorite track off the EP?
Yeah, that is hard. I really do like all of them for their own reasons. They all have different like they're all like coherent like style wise, I feel like, but they all are very unique in their own way. And I feel like that's that's a really tough question.
It's
I
like
think
your own
I
baby.
think the production on Glow was the best. If
Okay.
I want to put it like that. The production on Glow was the best. I think I really liked, but I also like More Than Friends with Colby. I think her voice is really good, and she had a little bit of guitar, which I think made it super cool.
Awesome.
But I mean, all of them were good, and I appreciate everybody who was on it. So
Yeah, definitely. And you collaborated with so many talented artists on it. So how did you find them? Did you like know about them already or did they reach out to you? Like how'd it go?
so funny enough, pretty much everybody that I've collaborated with, like on this EP and on the singles I put out, I met them all through my work.
Oh, cool.
I work at a pizza place on campus at the University of Minnesota. And like, I don't know, like I guess just the pizza place attracts talent because everybody there is like a musician or a producer, rapper, whatever, you know. And so I met Dez at Blaze and I met Colby at Blaze, and they both have their own music going on too. And then Christian, who goes by Monty C, I met at the studio one day, and then he was like, "Yeah, like if you ever want someone to sing, hit me up." And so I did, and it worked out.
And your music, especially like the EP, it reminds me of something I would play like either at a festival or like outside. I have no idea why, but I was getting those vibes. So do you have like a dream lineup?
I would love to see Odessa again. I've seen them a few times, and their live show is just amazing. I don't know if you've seen it or anything about it, but it's super good. I also think Umi would be really cool to see. She's
I
like a
love Dreamy.
R&B. Yeah, she's super good. And then I don't know, like been listening to a lot of Kali Uchis lately. And Claro, she's one of my favorite artists, so her. Yeah, I think that'd be a pretty good lineup.
That's a super dope lineup. Like I would buy my tickets right away.
Me too. Yeah, yeah.
And this is sort of a fun question, but if you could describe your music as an
Okay.
animal, which one would it be?
I think I okay, so I answered this a while ago and I said a butterfly. And honestly, I still think okay, I don't even know if a butterfly is an animal, but we're just gonna say it's an animal. Um, I think a butterfly because I feel like my music is kind of like just like ambient and like daydreamy and like floaty almost or like you know like I
Yeah,
don't know how to
it
explain
makes
it
me
and
feel
I feel
that
like a butterfly just kind of makes you feel that way and like I think it's like the overall like sound is kind of like dreamy and like pretty or at least I hope it is.
way. Yeah,
And
I'm
so I feel like that's kind of like a butterfly. So yeah.
cool. And last question, do you have any favorite up and coming artists that you want to share?
I have been listening to this one band. They go by the name Boyish. Super good. They're like indie alt rock kind of, I would say. And I think like they reside in New York and Minneapolis, like back and forth. Yeah. And then my two people I collaborated with, Colby and Christian, and Des, who goes by Swims, they all have their own music coming out soon, so check it out. It'll be really good. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it was so great talking to you, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.